So I saw a lot of people who were struggling with the PHALANX Purple Haze combat system and how dice and hits are calculated. So I just wanted to make a quick video to help people with that, because it's really not that difficult. In combat, you will often roll more than 15 dice for the enemy activation. So let's go over a quick example. First, I just want you to introduce again to the dice, like the three kind of dice which you have. You have the purple dice, which is called the focus die. The more you roll, the more hits you will usually score. The gray dice, which is the strike dice, for each value we will match, it will be a hit. And finally, the crit is kind of similar to the strike dice, but it scores 2 hits for matching a value. But for the purpose of this example and explaining the system, I will simply call those the purple, the gray, and the yellow dice. So let's have a simple, let's roll some dice. Let's pretend we are on enemy activation, and I'm going to roll 3 crit dice, 4 purple dice, and 10 strike dice, the gray dice. And let's see how quick it is to compute the value. Okay, so the first step is that I'm going to isolate the purple dice from all the other value, all the other kind of dice, and I'm going to isolate them by value. So I have a 1, I have 2 4, and 1 5. Okay, that's the first step. I just isolate the purple dice and I make a small row if I have more than 1. Then I'm going to isolate all the value on my gray dice that I didn't roll on the purple dice. So I should be looking for 2, 3, and 6s. And I'm just going to take 1 dice of this value if I can find it. So I have a 6, I have a 2, and I actually have a 3. So that will mean that if from now on any remaining dice I find those values, those will become hits. And that's the third step. For all remaining dice, I'm going to start sorting them and attaching them to the dice I sorted in the 2 first step. And each of those dice is going to score a hit or more. So let's do it. So this one here, I'm going to attach it to the 1 purple dice. That's 1 hit. I'm going to find a 4. Okay, I got a 4. I'm going to attach it to this row. And because there is 2 purple dice, that's 2 hits. If there was 3 purple dice, there would be 3 hits, and so on. And I keep doing that for each dice which I didn't sort yet. And if I do it with a yellow dice, that will count for twice the number of hits. So for example, okay, I have a 2 here, I attach the yellow dice, that's 2 hits. I have a 3, I attach it, 2 hits. I have a 4, okay, 2 purple dice, 2 hits, and so on. 6, 1 hit. 2, 1 hit. 5, 1 more hit because I have 1 purple dice. 6, 2 hits. 5, 1 hit. And so you can calculate the total of hits along as you sort the dice in your head. That's how I do it. So let's do it again with a new roll, and this time I will count the hits allowed so that Alright, so first I will sort the purple dice, as I first mentioned. I have 3 1s, which is a lot. I have a 3, so I have only the 1 and 3 which I roll on the purple dice. So now I'll be looking for all the other value I don't have on the purple dice, on the white dice. I got a 6 here. Let me push in a bit. I got a 6. I got a 4. And a 2. Okay. And now all the remaining dice, I'm going to start counting the hits following the rules I said before. Okay, that's 6 hits. That's 7 hits. 8 hits. 11 hits. 14 hits. 15. 16. 17. 19, and this one single 5 crit here is not counted because there is no matching dice. Okay, So I think you got the sense of this system here. I will do it again one last time so that you get it. Okay, let's do it once again. I'm going to roll those dice, and again, first step, I isolate the purple dice. I got a 1, a 2, a 6, and a 3. So now I'm going to look for any 4 or 5 on the white dice. I got those actually here and here. I put the other dice aside, and I'm going to start scoring the hit depending on where I allocate the dice. Let's count. 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, 4 hits, 5 hits, 6 hits, 7 hits, 8 hits, 10 hits, 12 hits, 13 hits. Okay, I think you got it now. Pretty simple. I will do one last example, but this time I will count in my head so that you can see if you have the right count. Okay. Okay. Okay, I got 13 hits. 13 hits. And that is all for the small Purple Haze dice system explanation. If you have any question, please feel free to ask in the comments.